If it were a few years earlier, the current domestic arrears, nearing 3 trillion shillings, according to the Auditor General, would have been merely a concern. But things being the way they are, it comes at a bad time for the Ugandan economy.
Now, when you look at the suppliers or the businesses that supply government, currently they are liquidity constrained. They're not able to service their commitments, liabilities, or finance their loans through the financial system. They're not able to trade with ease, and of course, the whole expansion of their businesses.
If that sounds slightly technical, in simpler terms, it means many businesses are suffering because government is not able to pay what it owes them. It's made worse by URA collecting less revenue than budgeted.
Now, that causes an imbalance. And as long as the current revenues do not match the current expenditure commitments of government, we'll see a continued build-up of these arrears.
The latest report on Uganda's economic performance showed that government underspent in February by over 22%, partly due to revenue underperformance. With the foregoing, the problem of domestic arrears is not about to go away.
It's a fact that arrears cannot be quickly removed from our the demanding notes that we have. They will definitely always be there. But reducing them and making sure that they don't cripple the suppliers is a priority.
While this financial year, government ramped up payment of arrears to help the economy, only 110 billion shillings have been set aside for clearing domestic arrears next financial year.
I know that there is a provision to pay contractors using the enhanced domestic arrears provision. But also there are also these new parallel arrangements where you can find a way of reducing the strain on suppliers, on contractors, by actually giving them more work. So the new innovations through PPDA, where they're saying, look, you have to warehouse local content, is also another way of encouraging. Now, as you wait to settle domestically, as you wait to, you don't get these entities to basically die down, but you're capacitating them by allowing them to get new contracts.
Clearly, the government's spirit to clear arrears may be willing, but for now, the money doesn't exist.
It means that one of the choices the government has is to go out there and issue a special purpose instrument, borrow in the markets, basically pay suppliers of goods and services. Now, that can be in a special instrument, perhaps a promissory note with a certain maturity period, certain set interest, over sort of in a phased manner.
Interestingly, the Auditor General's report points out that when the money for arrears is released, debtors not previously reported are paid. If anyone hopes government clearance of domestic arrears will help awaken aggregate demand, it's doubtful that the 100 billion shillings allocated for next financial year will actually do the job. So for those that government owes, some of you must wait even longer to be paid what is owed to you by government.